Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel for day 3 of our 2025 Canadian walleye trip with Matisse Lake Outfitters. Now that we're into the third day of the trip, we're really starting to regain our familiarity with the lake. A lot of the spots that have produced fish for us over the years are beginning to come back to memory, and we've already relocated a majority of our key areas. With each day on the water, our confidence continues to grow as we learn more about the current fish locations and seasonal patterns. It didn't take long before we were back on fish this morning. The bite stayed consistent throughout much of the day, and we were able to put together another solid mix of walleye and northern pike. Most of the baits you'll see throughout this video are either the Top Hat Jigs Guppy Gobbler or a Dean Martin hair jig. Both presentations continued to produce fish in a variety of depths and conditions, helping us stay active on schools throughout the whole day. One thing you'll notice in this episode is the increase in pike activity. Compared to the previous 2 days, the northern pike bite really picked up and several of them found their way into the boat. They definitely kept things interesting between the catches of the walleye. You'll also see our buddy Eric Fine from Cyclops Jigs joining us on this trip. Eric has been having an absolute blast up here and putting plenty of fish in his boat. It's always great sharing a trip like this with good friends who enjoy fishing as much as we do. As always, one of my favorite parts of these trips are simply the scenery. There is just something special about being surrounded by untouched wilderness, clean water, rocky shorelines, and endless stretches of Canadian wilderness. I'm grateful to be able to share this experience each year with friends and family, and I'm even more grateful to share it with all of you watching at home. Well, let the action speak for itself for a while. Enjoy the catches, the scenery, and some of the highlights from another great day on the water. As the day went on, we decided to spend more time exploring additional areas around the lake. While several of our traditional spots continued to produce fish, we also wanted to see if we could relocate some areas that have been productive in previous years, and maybe even uncover a few new ones along the way. That strategy ended up paying off. Throughout the day, we found several familiar locations that still held fish, and we also started connecting with a few new schools that could become important spots later in the trip. The equipment we're using throughout this series continues to perform exceptionally well. Every rod you see in this video is a Todd Huckabee Signature Series rod from Power Fishing, paired with a K9 fishing braid. Whether we're pitching jigs, working deeper structure, or dealing with aggressive pike, this setup has handled everything we've thrown at it very well. One thing I appreciate about this combination of gear is its versatility. Conditions can change very quickly up here, and having equipment that can adapt to multiple presentations makes a huge difference during a week-long trip. The fishing itself has been a lot of fun because we've been catching fish in several different situations rather than relying on one specific pattern. That's usually a good sign that you're beginning to understand what's happening on the lake and where the fish are positioning. With every fish and every spot we find, we're building a better game plan for the remaining days of the trip. Hopefully that trend continues as we move deeper into the week. For now, sit back and enjoy the rest of the action from day 3. As the day came to an end, we wrapped things up with one of our favorite annual traditions. Every year, we have what we jokingly call the initiation. Any first-time members of the trip have to take a jump into the cold Canadian lake before the week is over. This year, Eric stepped up and completed the challenge along with my brother Reed, who decided to join him just for fun. It's always a great way to end a successful day on the water and creates memories that last long after the fishing trip is over. Overall, day 3 was another fantastic day. We continued building our understanding of the lake, located additional productive areas, caught plenty of fish, and spent time with great friends in one of the most beautiful places you can fish. Trips like this are what keep us coming back year after year. The fishing is incredible, but the friendships, scenery, and memories are every bit as important. I want to thank Matisse Lake Outfitters for another great experience and thank all of you for taking the time to watch and follow along with this series. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments what your favorite part from day 3 was. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned because day 4 of this Canadian walleye adventure is coming up soon, and we'll see you in the next one.